Hello viewers, welcome to ICSE Board Class 10 Physics. We are solving numericals. This is episode 9.2 and we are with chapter Electrical Energy, Power and Household Circuits. So let us move on to sum number 6 and then onwards we are going to solve up till maybe 10 or 11 sums and we'll see the rest in the next episode. Let us move on to our topic. So here our sum says an electric heater is rated 750 watt, 200 volts. Calculate resistance, that is R, of an heating element and current I flowing through it. So power is given, potential difference is given, we have to find out resistance and current. So P is equal to V square upon R, therefore R is equal to V square upon P. Substituting the values of P's and V's, we get 53.33 ohms. Then R is equal to V upon I, therefore I is equal to V upon R. Substituting the value of V and R, we get 3.75 amperes. So that is current, right? Because we have to find out current as well as we have to find out resistance. I am going to solve question number 1 from the practice problem 6 and question number 2 will be your homework. If you have any doubt or any sort of questions, please let me know in the comment box. So here we go with our sum. So I'll start here. So it says answer practice problem number 6.1 because first sum we are doing, that's why. So here an electric motor of power, so power is given, P is equal to what? 1000 watt, operates at 250 volts, so potential difference is given. So PD is what? PD is given as 250 volt. Calculate the inductive resistance, so we have to find out R, question mark, of the motor and current flowing through it, so we have to find out I as well. So here our sum begins. So power is equal to what? V square upon R is equal to V is given as 250 multiplied by 250 upon what is the R given? We don't know R, so we have to find out R. What is power given? Power is given as what? 1000 watt. The 1000 watt is equal to this much, so it becomes R is equal to 250 multiplied by 250 upon 1000. Understood? Now this one cancel, this one cancel, this one cancel, this one cancel. Here it becomes what? 625 upon 10. So it is 6.25 ohms. So we got R is equal to 62.5 ohms. So this is my resistance. Now, by using the formula of Ohm's law, V is equal to IR, we know V is equal to IR. V is given as what? V is given 250. R found out, that is 625 multiplied by 10. That will be my I. Here 25 vanza and here 25 vanza and this one becomes 4. So I is equal to what? 4 ampere, and then make a box. Understood? So we got R is equal to 62.5 and ampere is 4 ampere, that is the current passing through it. So this is the way we do the sum. I hope you understood this sum. It is pretty simple and pretty easy. Let us move on to the next sum, question number 7. So question number 7, an electric heater which is rated 750 watt, that is what? Power is given, potential difference is 200 volt. Calculate the current I, so we have to find out I. Resistance of an element, so we have to find out R. If the heater is used to heat this much gram of water, so that means it is mass. Here at temperature, that is theta, at temperature, so we are using theta for 20 degree centigrade temperature and switched on for 5 minutes, that is time. So 5 multiplied by 60, that is going to be what? 300 seconds. We'll see whether it is useful or not. Calculate the final temperature. So we have to find out the final temperature and the specific heat, that is C is given. So we are using here C, which is 4.2 joule per gram degree centigrade. So all these things we are having it. So we'll write down the data, because if you write the data, at least you will get 1 mark, because the examination they are counting all these things for mark in the marking scheme. That means that whether you are able to identify the quantities or not. So if you are writing the quantities very well, so if suppose this question is for 4 marks, at least you will get 1 mark for writing down the data and the formulas. Okay, so first of all we'll write down the data. So mass of the water is 400 grams, potential difference is 200 volts, time is 5 minutes, that is 300 seconds, specific heat is given as 4.2 joule per gram degree centigrade. Rise in temperature is theta R, because that's what it is saying, because the temperature of the water is 20 degrees centigrade. You have to rise the temperature when you are heating it for 5 minutes for 400 grams of water. We know the formula, P is equal to I multiplied by V. So we get I is equal to P upon V. From here we got the ampere, we got the current. Now we are using the Ohm's law, R is equal to V upon I, substituting the value of V and current, we get resistance. Now heat energy supplied by the heater, so that means it is nothing but the energy. So energy is equal to what? Power multiplied by time. You understood how you got this, because you know power is equal to what? Power is equal to what? Energy upon time taken. So time multiplied by power is equal to what? Energy. So power you got, how much power it is? 750. Time is 300 seconds. So you got it, the amount of energy. So energy that is been produced by an electric heater. So this much amount of energy is used for increasing the temperature of water, which is at 20 degrees centigrade for 5 minutes, right? So we will be putting as mass 400, that is mc theta R is the formula for heat energy absorbed by the water. So when the water is absorbing the heat energy, that means the temperature of the water is going to rise. That's why we are using theta R here, right? Now by the principle of calorimetry, heat absorbed is equal to heat supplied, right? That means 400 multiplied by 4.2 multiplied by theta R is equal to this much amount of joule. So this is energy supplied by the heater. So theta R is equal to what? 225,000 upon 400 multiplied by 4.2. If you calculate, you will get 13.39 degrees centigrade. What was the initial temperature of the water when the heater started? That is 20 degrees centigrade. And what will be the final temperature? So final temperature, by adding 13.39, you get 33.39 degree centigrade. I hope you understood the question as well as the way of solving it. I am going to solve practice problem 7, question number 1. Question number 2 is your homework. So question number 2, that will be your homework. I will be solving question number 1. So let us write down the data which is given in the question number 1 of practice problem 7. So I will start from here. So answer practice problem 7.1. Understood? First of all, we will write down the data. What is given here? Electric bulb of power. How many watts? So 200 watt it is. So we write down watt. Potential difference is given. So PD is equal to how much? 200 volt. It is immersed in a 200 gram of oil. So we will write down mass of oil is equal to 200 grams. Specific heat V is given as what? 0.8 joule per gram degree centigrade at 10 degree. So the temperature theta is given as what? 10 degree centigrade. Okay, the bulb is switched on for 2 minutes. So time is given. So 2 minutes. So 2 multiplied by 60 is equal to how many seconds? 2 multiplied by 60, that comes 120 seconds. Now, if the electrical energy is absorbed in the form of heat energy by the oil, calculate the current flowing through the bulb. So we have to find out I and find out the resistance of the filament. So we have to find out R as well as the final temperature theta R. बराबर, तो वो सब फाइंड करना है, ये सब पूरा का पूरा इसमें फाइंड करना है. आपके पास फॉर्मूला ऑलरेडी पड़ा हुआ है, आपको फॉर्मूलास अगर पता है तो ये आसान हो जाएगा. बराबर. If you have any questions or any doubts, please let me know in the comment box. And if you think that my explanation is better, please give me thumbs up and try to subscribe it. So let us move on to the formulas. So here we know first one, we'll find out I. So we know P is equal to what? VI. What? How much power it is? So 200. What is a volt? 200. And what is I? That we have to find out. So I is equal to what? I is equal to 200 upon 200. So that will be my what? Ampere. How much ampere current is passing? So I is 1 ampere. Got it? So I will write down I is equal to 1 ampere and I'll make a box. Then I require to find out R. From Ohm's law, V is equal to IR, right? V is equal to IR. So here V is given how much? 200 volt is equal to current passing is I, that is 1, and we have to find out resistance R. So now R is equal to what? 200 ohms. So make a box. Got it? Let us move on to the next part. The last part, we have to find out for how many minutes the bulb is going to turn on. For 2 minutes, that is 120 seconds. So we are going to write down heat energy supplied. So heat energy supplied by the bulb is equal to how much? That will be what? Power multiplied by time. So how much power it is? 200 multiplied by time is 120 seconds. So that is going to give me 2, 4, 24 and 30. That is joules. So 24,000 joules. So this will be my heat energy. Now here heat energy absorbed. Heat energy absorbed by the oil. So heat energy is going to be absorbed by the oil. So that means what? MC theta. So MC theta means what? What is the mass of an oil? That is 200 grams. What is the specific heat? 0.8. And for what temperature? That we have to find out, because heat absorbed for that particular temperature. So that will be what? Theta R. So we have to find out theta R. So now heat supplied is equal to heat absorbed. So heat supplied is equal to heat energy absorbed. So here it is 24000 is equal to 200 multiplied by 0.8 multiplied by theta R. So now theta R is equal to 24 multiplied by 1000 upon 200 multiplied by 8, and here the 0.0 will go up, so it becomes 10. Understood? Now these two 0 cancel, these two 0 cancel. Now 8 ones are and 8 threes are. Understood? 8 ones are and 8 threes are 24. 2 ones are and 2 fives are. So here 3 fives are 15, 15 and 150 degree centigrade. This is the theta rise. So what was the final? Now it is asking the final temperature. You have to find out the final temperature of the oil. So now if you see final temperature, so we will write final temperature here. Final temperature is equal to what? Theta plus theta R. So what was the theta? 10 degrees centigrade. Theta are 10 degrees centigrade. Let me write down centigrade. 10 degrees centigrade plus 150 degrees centigrade. So how much it comes up to? 160 degrees centigrade. So this is the final temperature. So let us make a box here. So I hope you understood this sum. It is pretty simple, pretty easy. If you have any doubts or any questions, please let me know in the comment box. So we got current 1 ampere, resistance 200 ohms and final temperature 160 degree centigrade. So this is the way we do the sum. If you have any doubt or any questions, please let me know. Thanks very much guys. I'll see you in the next episode for solving question number 8, 9 and 10. So we'll solve three questions in the next episode. Thank you very much guys. I'll see you in the next episode.